Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Prince of Persia in what may be the last episode. But probably not. I don't think we'll get 10% of the way through the game. But I tricked you for a second there. In any case, in the last episode, Farah had gone and took our dagger. We don't have any more dagger. We just have a sword now that kills everything in one hit, which honestly, I am perfectly fine with that trade. Except for, well, one small thing. Like I said, I don't have a dagger. That means I can't rewind. Which means if I die, it's back to the save point every time. So that's kind of an interesting little thing, and it means that I'm going to have to be careful and, well... So as I was saying before I died and then died a couple of times trying to get back here, I need to be careful. I need to look before I leap. I need... Oh no, bats! I do not need bats. I definitely don't need bats. But I actually do need to be really careful because any fall means I go back to the save point. And going back to the save point means... that. It means I redo that. Okay, so I need to be careful and not fling myself off the wall. I mean, I can fling myself a little bit off the wall, but not that much. And, well, this is interesting, because I need to get up onto that ledge by doing this. By wall running out there and then wall jump. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! So actually I lied. It spawned me right here. So the game isn't being too mean. I still will cut excessive amounts of deaths, but... Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. And enemies. Time for my new favorite part of the game. Why do they ignore her? Look.
Dagger. Farah, be careful! Don't use up all the sand!
Well, I don't know what fair... What did he say? I don't know. Time for my new favorite part of the game, where I just kill enemies in one hit. It's the best. If you've noticed, the prince's... I was right. The prince's feet do less damage. Because whenever I hit with my feet, I don't instantly kill someone. See? Like that. Exactly like that. So the prince's feet have not become imbued with sand monster killing power. Just his sword. Even though... And somehow I'm still managing to take damage, because I'm just that good. Or not at the combat. In any case, despite the fact that we can no longer rewind time, we still seem to be able to use all these save points. Which are, I think, are related to the sands in some way, so that's kind of strange, isn't it? Anyways, now I've got to chase Farah, who, after seducing us with a door puzzle... I don't know how someone gets seduced by a door puzzle, but after doing that, she took our sword, she took our dagger, she took our everything.
I'll start the story from here next time.
And, well, after having everything taken from us, the prince just, as always, curls up into a fetal position. You know, that's why she left you, prince. You sleep in the worst position. On the bright side, the vision was fairly specific in what we have to do. The vision was fairly specific, there we go, in what we had to do. And, it's worth saying again, I love puzzles. Nope, can't rewind. It's kind of funny, you get so used to using the dagger to take away anything stupid that you're more willing to be stupid than you were before. Anyways, I was trying to say before... I thought I was dead. I was like, well, I guess that's that. I think we jump over here. Oh god. I still love puzzles that how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, I see. That incorporate jumping off one of those those backflip poles and jumping onto the wall onto something above it. I just really like that mechanic. Also, I hear something glowing nearby and I'm not sure what it is. Now, seeing as I don't have any sands, I would like to look around before I do anything stupid. And oh no, bats! All the bats. All the time. The prince actually cannot move while he has his sword out on these platforms. On the bright side, I did manage to kill off the bats in a reasonable amount of time that time. Okay. On the bright side, this is a really fun platforming segment, and without the dagger to make me feel more safe, I'm trying to be more careful than I usually am. And that's kind of nice. It makes this feel more tense. And that is just the most bats that we've seen, oh no, all game long. So, as you've noticed, if you get hit while you're standing by bats or birds or anything that generally wants to hit you, what ends up happening is... hang on. What ends up happening is you fall. You fall. Sorry, I kind of bumped the mic there, and I had to put it back on my face. Oh man, these jumps are a little sketchy. And they're probably not, actually. Also, some of you may have noticed I only ended up the game with 9 sands, so if I don't get the dagger back and then get a sand, I will never know the joys of having 10 sands to rewind everything with. I will only have 9. Okay. See? This mechanic right here. This is what I'm talking about. You jump, and you get on top of something else. It's great. It should be mimicked by every platforming game out there. And then bats. Lots of bats. Lots and lots of bats. Who, as always, die in one hit, so hitting them with the super ultimate +1 Omega sword doesn't feel as satisfying as it does with other enemy types. I do appreciate their decision to give you a sword eventually that just kills everything in one hit. You know, I will actually do a pretty extensive review on the game once we get to the credits. So I'll leave any of my further comments until then about game mechanics and stuff like that. But, this is cool. This is a great little platforming section. This, next to the prison, is probably one of my favorite areas in the game. I do like the prison a little more, probably because there's less chance of imminent failure. Though that may be me. Okay, so we're probably gonna see, see a lot of crumbling platforms. That was sneaky. They tried to get me to drop down, and I wasn't supposed to. If I dropped down, I would have gone back, I don't even know how far. But it didn't. Oh, I definitely looked before I leaped there, or leaped before I looked. And now we've got a giant hole! Yay! Everyone loves a giant hole. I'm not entirely sure what to do with this giant hole. I'm not supposed to be on this side. Oh, let's go with that. I think... Oh... oh, the dangerous thing I'm about to do. I'm about to jump and try and wall jump my way down. I think that's... yeah, that's what the game wants me to do. If it wasn't, I would have died, probably. A lot. Oh, don't... okay. We are alive. Somehow. And we've opened the door, and despite opening the door, it's now quite a long jump over there. Oh, let's wall run that instead. So let's go get on the switch in case that's a resetting switch, and wall run. Okay, so apparently stepping on switches again doesn't actually reset them. That's good to know. They aren't like the pulleys where you can just pull it out and whenever you want. Once you hit that switch, you're dedicated. Ladders. And bats. Do you hear them? I hear them. They want my bat. Oh, you can actually do different directional swings. You can do down swings and up swings and back swings. And bat swings? Bat swings. Puns! Or wordplay. Or something unfortunate that I'm doing. So, because bats are hard to hit, and I just don't want to mess with them that much. I'm gonna platform while hitting them. Ooh, an enemy! Yay! Suck it! I may not be the most mature about my new sword. I don't feel like I have to be. Prince, stop kicking. You have a sword that kills everything in one hit. The last thing you need to do is introduce them to your feet. That's right. I have feet of glory, apparently. Oh no, I can't rewind. Oh! Oh, suddenly everything is bad. Suddenly my rewinding every time I got hit by that, instead of learning how to properly jump, comes back and bites me in the ass. And also, the prince is very, very excited to use his feet in this combat. I'm not sure entirely what controls that. Actually, I think I am now. I think holding a directional button makes you more likely to use your feet. In any case, despite having the best sword in the game, which is undoubtedly overpowered, I still managed to almost die in that combat. Go me. On the bright side, there is water right here, which we can just drink and get rid of the shame of that combat. See, I think most of the combat in that game should be like 30 seconds longer than what I just did, instead of like 5 minutes longer than what I just did. Where was that save point? It must be around here somewhere. This looks like I can run up it, but I can't. Oh, I can run up that instead. Oh no. Okay. I get a little scared because I'm a very gung-ho person, which means the sands are great for me, but it also means that, well, I get myself killed a lot. Anyways, it looks like we're coming up on another long platforming sequence here, which is excellent because I love them.
I'll start the story from here next time.
This is probably, now that I'm actually in the middle of doing it, the last platforming sequence in the game. That's right, because we are 90-something% complete. Let's just run out there! See? Gung-ho. I may have spent the last few minutes attempting to make that jump and see if it was possible. I may have done that and completely ignored this gigantic pole that I ran by a couple of minutes earlier. Or a minute earlier at most. I heard something crack. I don't like that. Why? Why, game? Why? Anyways, where am I going? I don't know. So, let's go out to here, out to this pole over here, and see if there's anything we can swing towards. Maybe? I can't really tell. Let's jump it! Nope! No! Why? Why? Okay, so in this case, I do call shenanigans. Look out to the left. Do you see how there's a kind of pole sticking out from there? That's where you want to go. But it's kind of really hard to see if you're going to end up hitting that. In fact, I'm still not convinced that's where I'm going, but I've got nothing better to try. Nope. Maybe not. Oh, wow.
No, that didn't happen either.
That was a long fall. So, sometimes the obvious is the thing that I miss. Like the fact that that chunk of wall fell out and made a perfect platform for me to grab. Right, so that thing I was saying about this being the perfect platform for me to grab. Exactly. That, oh no. Oh, good. Oh no. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. I'm not dead, which is a pretty big improvement from my usual fare. Oh man. I think I can wall run this. See, I'm giving you inside access to my brain and how it thinks. I hope you appreciate it, because it's a little insane. Also, that box looked like I could push it or something. Anyways, we are very high up, and if we fall, we die. So it's at this moment that I'm kind of realizing just how lazy this game has made me with... How did I get over to this side there? Anyways, with just how lazy this game's made me with my jumps. What's over here? Is there anything over here? This looks like a secret. Is there a secret down here? I expect no secret. Sad. That would have been a great hiding place for a sand, but I guess I don't even have a dagger to use with it, so... Oh, I think that may be the way I'm supposed to go. Alright, let's check it out again. Yeah, because I am definitely not playing smart. You cannot accuse me of that. Oh, man. Is this another jump to the bottom? There's nothing down there. I can't jump that. No, no, no. We're not doing that. We're going over there. So, I think I was looking the wrong way. Oh, yes, I was. But, oh, this is dangerous. Okay, so, what you want to do here is wall jump to the top. And that is kind of crazy. Oh, I wouldn't have thought about that. I didn't think about that for a few minutes, in fact. It's kind of like, where am I going? Why? Oh, I keep looking for sands, but all I found is water. Why? Who would put water up here? What purpose does it possibly serve? Hey guys, let's route a fountain to the roof, where no one is going to get to, because this place is, you know, held together by rafters. Oh no, I can't get up. No! I was so far. On the bright side, I have finally managed to hit a checkpoint. It only took me back, to the start of this area. Yes, I'm a little crazy right now. Every time that I died back there, I had to go back to the save point. So, it was an interesting experience where there was a lot of redoing that puzzle. And this puzzle does, unfortunately, I mean, it is very tense, but at the same time, it takes away one of the things that makes the Sands of Time... Oh, no. One of the things that makes the Sands of Time great. Forgiving you. Hey, guys, I grabbed the pole this time. Aren't you proud of me? Actually, it, once again, checkpointed me really close by, so I'm kind of interested that the only checkpoint that wasn't nearby, from what I can tell, was the one near that save point. Get on that pole. Stop just attacking it with your body. Okay, I think I can make that. I can. Oh, there's a ladder out there, and I have to wall run to it, and I'm gonna die, and everyone is gonna die. And I think we just made it back inside. To the Tower of Dawn.
Farah, no!
Well, Farah's dead. That was surprising. Didn't expect her to die there. And the prince didn't even rewind, though I guess he has no sands. In any case, yeah, Farah took our dagger, then she fought, then she failed, then, you know, she died. Kind of her own fault. I mean, she did run away with the dagger for no good reason that I can think of. Oh hey, there's a sand there. I know what I want to do. Let's pick up that sand, which is hopefully the last sand we need. Oh, I don't think I can in combat. Oh, that would be brilliant. Let's do it. Nope. I cannot do it. Now, unfortunately, there is something to realize here. Because... Oh man, these guys block a lot. Because I have no sands, and because I can't actually hit these guys where I can absorb their sands, I have no rewind powers still, and I can't build them. So the only way I'm going to get a recharge is if I pick up this sand in the center here, which I can't do because I'm in combat. So, this combat still is... Oh, wait, wait, wait! We got one! Alright, we have one rewind. Let's make the most of it. And by making the most of it, I mean let's, you know, go back when I inevitably don't dodge a sweep and die. These enemies guard a lot. Haha! I can rewind that! Okay, so that probably still wasn't the best... Definitely not the best use of a sand, but hey, 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 there's a guy on the floor there. Yeah, we've got another one. So, yeah. These guys still put up a little bit of a fight because, well, they just guard forever. Let's get that sand. And then cut some more of these guys down. Oh wait, that isn't a sand cloud, that's a save point. Why am I an idiot? It's just been so long since I saw a sand cloud. In any case, unfortunately... Unfortunately,
Done.
Farah
I'll
has
start the
killed
story from
herself.
here next time. Bravely I had fought and slain my enemies. Honor and glory were mine. But though I fight until the desert sands themselves were red with blood, I could not bring back the dead. No.
The girl is unimportant. Give me the dagger, and I will give you power. Eternal life will be yours.
Live forever, and those I loved are dead and I to blame. I choose death. Do not be afraid. This belongs to you.
The dagger of time. But it is locked away within my father's treasure vault. How?
Most people think time is like a river that flows swift and sure in one direction. But I have seen the face of time, and I can tell you, they are wrong. Time is an ocean in a storm. You may wonder who I am and why I say this. Sit down, and I will tell you a tale like none that you have ever heard. No further. I am the son, and that is why I have come. To warn you and your father to arrest this treacherous vizier before he betrays you and brings ruin on us all. His signal is a flaming arrow shot into the air. Prevent him, and my father's army will know the traitor has been unmasked. They will turn back.
A wild tale indeed. I have a simpler version. A Persian soldier, lusting for glory, entered the chambers of the Maharaja's daughter and was slain by me. Your Highness, for your own safety, I suggest you flee. I will handle this intruder.
So, despite the fact that... Oh man, he knows magic. That's kind of crazy. Despite the fact that I thought this was going... I was going to save and stop there, it appears that we're in the final boss fight. And who am I to deny a final boss fight?
Stop this at once!
My lady, he came here to abduct you. Surely you do not believe him.
In any case, what seems to have happened is
He will betray you!
by sticking the dagger back in the sands of time, we have...
All will happen as I have foretold.
Exactly, we have gone back in time.
How inventive. Do not forget, he is a Persian soldier.
What I told you is no story. It happened. I mean...
Well...
Your exertions are most amusing.
Well, there we go.
Let him be brought before my father. He will judge.
There's a lot of talking in this fight, and I apologize for being quiet.
Vizier, I have commanded you to stop. Do you disobey?
I've taken orders long enough from a senile fool and a sniveling brat. Your father was a great warrior in his youth, or so he would have the world believe. A pity his son does not take after him.
Hey, I'm beating the hell out of you. You shut up.
And again, perhaps father and son are alike. It would appear that both...
Oh, I cut off the dialogue by being too awesome.
Do you really think you could defeat me?
Well, you are kind of coughing and dead.
Careful. Don't tire yourself.
So it appears that he's going to summon probably another clone for me to smack around with my sword. If you haven't noticed, I am back to using the very first basic sword in the game, so my awesome kill every sand monster in one hit sword is gone. It's sad. I thought we were going to find this out in the next one, but after being teleported here by the cutscene, I just can't say no. So this actually will be the finale. We're going to kill the vizier, and assuming there's not a lot after that, we will beat the game. Which is kind of excellent. Anyways, so it appears that Prince went back in time by sticking the dagger into the sands before any of this happened and came to warn Farah, and that's who he was telling the story to the whole time. Which is kind of strange considering that I have massive rewind. I should probably use that at some point. I will do that next time because this one's almost dead. Actually, I have the feeling that I probably could get some cutscene talk if I use the dagger. Oh! Instead, I'll kill him.
And so it ends. How will the Maharaja feel when he finds his only daughter slain by the son of his enemy? Do you have any last words you wish me to communicate to the princess before I kill her? Words of love, perhaps?
I'm confused.
I could have been immortal.
Then it's true. He was a traitor.
Take this. Return it to your father's treasure vault. Guard it well.
I owe you thanks. But why did you invent such a fantastic story? Do you think me a child, that I would believe such nonsense? I said I owe you thanks. You presume too much. Such a fantastic story. Do you think me a child, that I would believe such nonsense?
You're right. It was just a story.
even know your name.
Just call me Kakulukia.
And we're back. Welcome to the credit sequence. We've done it. We have completed the game, and I've completed my first ever Let's Play on YouTube. I didn't think that this episode would end up being the final episode, but because the way the cutscenes work with immediately pushing you on, I didn't figure there was any reason to stop after we hit that save point. So, there you have it. The prince went all the way back in time and, you know, prevented the whole thing from happening. And because of that, Farah doesn't love him, and he never gained any honor and glory. He never beat his foes, and, well, that's an interesting ending. I know it is followed up on in the sequels to the game, and I do look forward to picking those up when I get a good chance to do so. I probably won't do them blind, but this was a very fun experience. And speaking of the experience, I'm going to review the game now. It was fantastic. Like, that's what I really have to say about it. The platforming elements in this game still outstrip games to this day of platforming. It is that good. The music, as you can hear probably in the background, is fantastic as well. Like, it is a great style. It just flows with the game, and it got better as the game went on. The combat, that's the only thing in this game that I can knock. For 2003, 2004, whenever it came out, or it might have even been later than that, I don't know. But for whenever it came out, I'm sure that it was alright, but it is the only part of the game that does not hold up. It just doesn't have enough complexity, the waves last too long, and it's just not fun in comparison to the platforming. But I can't say a game isn't awesome when it does everything else right. Like, the combat isn't offensive, it's just boring in comparison to the platforming. It's average where the platforming is exceptional. The story actually did have a little interesting twist there, though going back and preventing it from happening is a pretty standard time travel story. But hey, it's still a good one. And I like that little scene at the end there where the prince kisses her and she rejects him, so he goes back in time and doesn't do that. Also the mention of Kakulukia. Or, however you say that. I don't know. For the LP, man, this taught me a lot. This has been a gigantic experience with recording almost every day, intending to record every day, but not always getting there. And it has been a lot of fun. Like, I have enjoyed doing this more than I've enjoyed doing a side project in a very long time, and come tomorrow or Tuesday, I will start another LP. If you want to find out what that is, then you're just going to have to stay tuned to my channel to find out. I mean, this was a great experience for me. I hope you enjoyed it as well. So, credits. Still in credit scene. What else is there to say? I appreciate the support from all of my viewers that I've gotten, and especially the comments that you leave me and the likes. It really helps. So if you want to help me out, if you've enjoyed this Let's Play, hit that like button below and go ahead and subscribe to me, because I won't be going anywhere soon. I will be back in the next day or two starting another Let's Play, and probably not blind this time, but it's going to be a lot of fun, I guarantee that. If you like watching me die in silly scenarios and saying whatever happens to pop into my head, well then you need to keep watching. Ox 3 Femmes de sa vie. That, with 2 exclamation points. I wish my name was that awesome. I also probably butchered it. And also, Bamboo. Antony, Eric. I think we may be coming up on the end of the credits here. So, for now, yep. This has been Let's Play the Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. I'm your host, VGMKoren, and I'll see you in the next one.